name is Nancy. I'm a yoga teacher at the North Suburban YMCA, and we're going to take 15 minutes to stretch. So go ahead and sit on the ground any way that you're comfortable. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Do it again. Bring them up, back, and down. One more time. Up, back, and down. Good. Both arms up. Reach all the way up till you feel a pull on both sides of the body. Go ahead and grab one arm. I've got my left arm up, reaching over to the right. Take a little stretch. Breathe deeply into the side body, all the way down the back. Come back to center. Relax your shoulders. Other arm. Let's reach up through the wrist, and then take a little reach towards the left with the right arm. Till you feel that good stretch. You can keep going if you'd like. And then come all the way up, release the arms. You're going to take a twist. Right hand to left knee. Reach the spine all the way up. So even if you're feeling a little stiffness in the back, you feel stretch as you reach up. Twist left, look over left shoulder. Take a complete breath. Come back to center. Opposite way, left hand to right knee, lift up. Take a deep breath, looking over the right shoulder, and then come to center. Good. Shake your arms out a little bit. We're going to walk the hands forward. Again, just until you feel a nice little stretch in the lower body. So we're bending, doing our best to bend at the hips rather than at the waist. So let's just reach forward. You may feel a lot going on in the hip flexors. You might feel something going on in the low back. So stop where you feel any kind of resistance. Breathe and stretch there. Drop the head. So our intention here is just to make more space in the body and to give the muscles a little relief here. And then walk your hands all the way up, shoulders up, back, and down. Good. Now shake your legs out, all the way out. And we're going to bring the hands in back of us. Fingers pointed forward. And go ahead and take your right ankle, cross it over the left ankle. We just want to stretch into the hip flexors. So press just a little bit forward through your chest towards your shin. Lift up. And go ahead and gently rock from side to side. So we don't want to go into a place that feels like pain. We want to feel that stretch. Just kind of releasing the muscle a bit. Maybe lift up a little bit more. Notice where you feel the stretch. And then release your leg down. Shake it out. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Crossing left ankle over right thigh. And we're going to move from side to side. And then perhaps bring the chest towards the leg or towards the shin. Take a breath. Try to relax through the shoulders as you lift up through the spine. And we'll move gently side to side. And then release, shake it all the way out. Now let's come on to the hands and knees. We want to make sure that we're set up here with the wrists underneath the shoulders. I'm just going to take a couple of cat-cows. This is wonderful to just release the back, especially on that exhale as we round all the way up. Press into the heels of the hands, drop the head, and then inhale, just release the back. You can shake the head out a little bit and move the back end. Exhale, do it again, round it up. You may feel a lot of stretching through the shoulders and the mid-back, and inhale to lift. So let's exhale again. This time curl the toes underneath. We're going to sit back into a child's pose. Reach your fingers forward, drop your head. And then inhale, come up all the way. Reaching the hands to the hips. I'm going to take a lunge from here. So you can keep your toes curled. I'm going to take the right foot, step it forward for a lunge. So just press into the lunge. Now, the right leg isn't doing that much here, right? We just need this leg for support. Knee over the ankle. We want to get into the quadricep. Okay? We want to stretch all the way through the leg. So if you want a deeper stretch, pick your knee up and draw your pelvis back just a little bit on that left side. Take a deep stretch here. Keep the toe curled. If you'd like to lift the arms up, reach them up, take a good stretch through the front body. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the hands all the way down. Sit back almost to the heel, to the back heel, stretching forward into this half split. So you should feel the hamstrings come alive, a little talking to you today. Just breathe right into those hamstrings. Point your chest towards the leg, drop your head. Relax the shoulders as we inhale, come forward again. Lift the arms up and release. Good. And send your leg back. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So left foot forward, stretch out through your right leg this time. I'm going to come off the mat so you can see this. So draw the knee over the ankle, not further. Okay, we just want to come on up till we feel that opening. Take a deep breath. Bring the arms up. Stretch up through the side body, through the heart center. And then exhale, bring that fingertips all the way down, little half split here. So I want to aim my sit bones towards the back heel and stop when you feel any kind of resistance here into the back of the leg. Maybe all the way up the low back. Press down through the left foot. Let's rise up again, all the way up. And exhale, bring the hands down. Now walk your hands forward. We're going to come back to all fours just for a moment. Inhale, lift the sit bones, lift the head. Exhale, round the spine. Keep those toes curled underneath. And let's lift up to downward facing dog. Now this is a lot of work here. Keep the knees bent or feet even off the mat. So you just want to get a good forward bend with downward dog here. Has a lot of advantages for us because it really stretches the whole back side. So you can pedal your feet a few times. And then let's walk the hands towards the feet. Knees are bent. And grab a hold of the opposite elbow, opposite hand. And we're just going to hang for a few breaths. Kind of a ragdoll pose. Look between your knees. And then let the hands go. Walk your hands forward. Once again, downward facing dog. And we're going to step the right foot forward. This time, back heel comes down. And we're going to rise on up into a big lunge or a warrior one. You can keep your hands right here, right at the hips. Lift the heart center. I want you to feel this entire stretch all the way up the front side of the body. You can bring your hands to the low back. Inhale. Press through the back heel. You may feel a great stretch into the calves. And then release it all the way down. Drop your head. We're going to try to straighten out this right leg as much as we can. Now if our fingertips don't meet the ground, that's okay. You can bring your hands right above the knee, just like this. Straightening out the leg and reaching forward. So either way, fingertips on the ground or hands above the knees. Walk your hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet again. And we'll take warrior one on the other side. So right foot forward, left foot forward, right foot back. Inhale, lift up. This is a warrior one. Press back through your heel. So really solidify that back heel. You might want to lift the arms up for this time. Making sure you're taking a deep breath, at least one clear breath. And then exhale. Let's lean forward. Straightening out the leg, the hands can be right above the knees or fingertips to the ground, whatever you'd like, but don't go past the limit here. Be gentle with your muscles. Notice that these little openings happen slowly, not all at once. And then bend the knee. Fingertips to the ground. We're going to come back to downward facing dog and come onto the knees. Finally, let's come onto the elbows now. We're going to take an elbow dog first. So curl the toes underneath, elbow dog, and then an elbow plank. Hold your plank, build some heat. Take a few breaths here. You're welcome to drop the knees down. Stretch all the way back for the heels. Heels to the crown of the head. Taking 2 more breaths. Complete breaths. And then lower the knees down, lower the thighs down, and come into what we call a Sphinx Pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Lift your heart. Roll the shoulders. If you'd like to, straighten out the arms. Look over the right shoulder. And then look over the left shoulder. And then lower yourself down. This time, we're going to do one more variation of this. Fingertips on either side of your mat. Or just spread them out a little bit. Just going to take a little cobra twist. Looking to the left. So I'm reaching my right ribs towards the left side of the body. Take a deep breath. Come forward, go the other way. You can bend the elbows. Come back center. And then lower yourself all the way down. Drop your head down. Hands underneath you, underneath the shoulders. Lift up first to plank. And then turn over the feet, downward facing dog. Right foot will step forward. And then walk your hands forward. We're going to move from side to side. Now walk your hands right above the knee. We're moving side to side. The feet are spread out wide. Take some deep lunges here. And using the breath, going back and forth. Now, lift up from here. Little wide squat here. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Look up. Little pulsing breath. Inhale and exhale a few times. Press down through the 4 corners of your feet, big toe, little toe, the edges of the heels, and then exhale. Bring your feet to face forward and drop it all the way down. Once again, moving side to side. Good. Getting as deep as you like, even looking something like a squat here. You can get that deep, going back and forth. A few more times. Good. Now let's bring our right hand to the left leg. Left arm can come behind us. We're going to twist to the left. Right elbow faces down towards the ground. And just add a little twist. You can look to the left or look down. And then release. Drop it down. Straighten out the legs. Bend the knees and we'll go to the other side. Left hand to right knee or thigh. Bring the right arm around you. Take that twist. Relax through the shoulders. Look to the right or look down. And then release. Moving side to side once again. Good. Walk your hands forward. Spread leg forward fold. Almost like a downward facing dog. And now we're going to walk the hands behind us. Bent knees are fine. Walk your hands behind you. Aim the crown of the head towards the ground. Stretch the low back. And be here for another 2 breaths. Good. And then walk your hands forward. Toe heel your feet in. And we're just going to come onto our feet. Sit on the feet. Sit on the toes. Spread your toes wide. Now, if this is too much to sit on the toes, because it doesn't feel that great to sit on the feet sometimes, put some weight in front of you. And then work towards stretching out the toes. So it's very good for your feet, bringing some some fresh energy into the soles of the feet. You can lift all the way up, arching the spine, and then exhale, rounded. So you can certainly get your cat-cow in right here. Do it again, exhale, rounded. And one more, inhale, and exhale. Good. Last couple of poses here. Come all the way down to the ground. Drop your head down, feet to stand. We're going to bring our right knee all the way in, shoulders spread wide. Bring your knee in towards your chest. Either interlace your hands in front of your leg on the calf or behind it. Take a deep breath. Stretch out to the left leg if that feels good for you. If it's too much pull, keep the foot on the ground and then reach the right leg all the way up till you feel the resistance. Soften. You can pull on the leg a little bit. Keep the leg straight if you can. Little bend in the knee is fine. And then move the leg out to the side. So make sure that the left hand is going to stay on the left hip. Just going to open up here through the right leg to the side. Then bring the knee all the way in. Bend the knee. And we're going to take a twist to the left. So go ahead and take your left hand to the outer right knee. Stretch out to the right arm. We're going to twist towards the left. Okay? So the knee may come to the floor, it may not. Doesn't matter. We just want to feel that opening or that resistance. Those muscles saying, yeah, I'm getting stretched. Take a deep breath. Come back center. Good. And then release the leg, shake it out. So if you notice, if you just pause for a moment, you'll notice that the right leg does feel a little different than the left leg at this point. So bending into the knees again. Bring now the left knee in. Shoulders relaxed. Stretch out to the right leg if that works for you. And then stretch your left leg up towards straight. So notice that resistance. You may even want to put your hands on a tight muscle. Just to breathe into it, feel it. And then open up through the left leg, right hand on the right hip. We don't want to roll over, we want to stay fairly flush to the ground. Breathe to release, exhale. And then inhale, bend the knee, bring it all the way in, and we're going to roll over to the right side this time. So knee comes towards the ground, okay, or all the way to the ground. Arms can spread out. I'm going to take my right hand and put it on top of the left knee. Looking towards the left. Come back to center. Good. Both knees in. Exhale, forehead to the knee. Stay here. Relax the shoulders. A little bit of heat here. Stretching through the back of the neck all the way down the spine. And then release. Bring your feet to the ground. Press all the way down through your feet. Make sure toes are facing forward. Inhale to lift. Reach up to bridge. Good. If you'd like to challenge yourself a little bit more, interlace your hands underneath you. Walk your shoulder blades in towards each other and lift. Press with the upper arms. Lift. Lift the thighs. Let the thighs, tops of the thighs be the highest point in your body for a moment. And then exhale. Release it all the way down. Cactus your arms. Gently move your knees side to side. Pull your knees to your chest. Good. And then let's rock it all the way up to seated. And there you have it. That's your morning stretch class. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm Nancy. I'm yoga teacher at the North Suburban YMCA. Have a great day.